To make your own Yeti model. Well, now you can make a mini version of it using this video as a tutorial with its lifting forks and its deadly drum. So let's get to it. Yeti, you are most likely going to need these instructions, a ruler, maybe some duct tape, a pair of scissors, a means of cutting a hole, a toothpick, packaging tape or sellotape or whatever, wait, probably shouldn't have used that, a silver pen or marker, or you can use gray pen or marker, or, a blue pen or marker, preferably a darker blue and then a lighter blue, maybe for, a pencil, and I think, you might use cardboard or card, depending on what materials you'll have. That's what you're gonna make your robot mainly out of. So yeah, let's get to building the actual robot. So you're just going to cut out. I'm continuing. Okay, so you're going to copy your instructions onto maybe some card or cardboard, and if you're doing card, then you're going to duct tape the back and sellotape the front for extra strength. If not, if you're using cardboard, you don't really need to do any of that. And you might want to you could just glue some cardboard onto some card if your cardboard isn't white, so you can't draw on it that well. So anyway, let's get into building the robot. Oh, also cut out the stuff and color it. So let's get into building it. But you're going to take some tape and you're just going to attach it about there, possibly. And you're going to take one of these like little triangle pieces, and then you're going to take one of the other ones and you're also going to attach it about there. And then you're going to fold this onto each other, and then just kind of fold this together. And you're just going to fold your tape over repeatedly. So let me just do that. But yeah, okay, so once you've done that, then I would recommend just cutting a hole, toothpick size over here, so you can actually control it pretty well. And you're going to do this twice. And then you're also going to cut larger than toothpick sized holes in these two circles. And then, yeah. And so you're going to take some tape and you're going to strip the back part of the cardboard off here. So you can see over here you have normal back, and now you're just going to strip it off if you're using cardboard, about like so. But now you're going to take some tape and you're going to attach it onto one of these circles about maybe there, and then you're going to take some more tape. Take some tape and you're going to attach it about there, and then you're just going to kind of roll this into a cylinder about like so. So oh yeah, when I say like semi-practically, like so, when I fold over a piece of tape, if your piece of tape is not long enough, just use a second piece of tape. Anyway, now you're just going to attach your tape about there. Now take some more tape. Take some tape and you're going to attach it about near the bottomish area, and then you're just going to fold it over onto about here. Now take some more tape. Take some tape and you're going to attach it about there on this circle, or whichever circle you're using. And then you're just going to attach it near maybe the topish area. Then take some more tape. Take some tape and you're going to attach it near the bottomish area on the opposite side, I guess. And then you're just going to fold it over. So there you go. And yeah, so now just test if it will spin pretty well. It spins fairly well. So let me just insert it. And as you can see, it should spin pretty well. Now you might need to reinforce the taping, as I need to, so I'll be back, hopefully. So as you can see, this drum should now spin pretty well. There we go. Okay, so now you have your drum ready. This needs to be prepared. This stuff needs to be prepared earlier, just because you're going to have to attach it early on. But anyway, take your main body plates, and now take some more tape. Take some tape, and you're going to attach it near the backish area, and you're going to attach it about there. Now take the back panel, which, let me check which one it is. It's kind of confusing sometimes. It's not that one. So after a bit more searching, I found it. So there we go. So now take this panel, and you're just going to line it up, and you're also going to attach it about there, and then take some more tape. You're going to take some tape, and you're going to attach it about there, just to reinforce the inside. Now take some more tape. So take a nice long piece of strip of paper, and you're just going to attach it about there. Now the reason I'm using a long strip of paper, or tape, and not like a normal thick one that I can just fold over, is because I would have to use a lot of tape, and I don't really want to use that much tape, so I'm just going to cut my tape in half, or into fours, I guess, to do a long strip like this, so I can save some tape. Anyway, you're going to take one of your side panels, and you're just going to attach it about there, maybe. Now take some more tape, and you're just going to do what I did right there. You're just going to reinforce the inside by attaching another strip, and then you're practically going to repeat the exact same thing on the opposite side. So now you're going to take some tape, and you're going to attach it near about the center-ish area of this panel, and then you're just going to attach it about there, and then you're going to fold over your tape all the way over. Now you're practically going to do the exact same thing on the opposite side, about like so, I think maybe. Oh, vice versa. This is vice versa. So I said not if your piece of tape isn't long enough, just use a second piece of tape, but this is a good example of vice versa, where my piece of tape actually wasn't long enough, and yours might be, so you can just use a second piece of tape. Anyway, take some more tape. Take some tape, and you're going to attach it onto this panel about there. Then you're just going to insert it near the middle about there, and then you're just going to fold over your tape about there. Now take, which panels are they? It's this panel and, no, it's these two panels, I think, and you're just going to cut some toothpick-sized holes about here, or maybe here. You're going to need to line this up, I'm pretty sure. So now you're going to fold up this panel about there, and then you're just going to take some tape and attach it about there. But, okay, so you're going to try to keep this panel folded up, or down, technically, you could also say, by just attaching this piece here, or about there, and then you're going to fold down this panel, right? Okay, so you're going to turn it over, kind of, and then you're just going to fold up this panel as well, and then you're going to fold over your tape about there. Now you're practically going to do the exact same thing, except you can just use some tape over here, instead of also holding this and bending it up. So take some tape, and you're just going to attach it about maybe here, and then you're just going to fold it over onto this middle-ish panel, and then you're practically going to do the exact same thing on the opposite side, so about like that. So now take some tape, and you're going to touch it just barely at the edge there, so that you don't cover the toothpick-sized hole, and then you're going to fold down this panel, and then if it's long enough, fold down this panel and fold your tape over. Now this piece of tape is not going to hold it very well, so I'm just going to reinforce it a bit more, using a bit more of tape, more tape about there, and then just folding it over. Now take some more tape. Now take some tape, and you're going to attach it about there maybe, and then you're going to take this panel and just fold it down, and then fold over your tape about there. Okay, now you're practically going to do the exact same thing on the opposite side. So fold over here your tape and over to here, basically. So now before we continue anywhere else, we're just going to take our toothpick, and because we need to do this about now, I think you're just going to insert it about there, and now you're going to take one of these, and you're just going to insert it right through. It's one of the little forks, I guess you can call it, and you're just going to do that. Now take your weapon, and you're going to insert it onto the toothpick, I guess. Then just take another one of these forks, and you're just going to attach it about there maybe. And now you're just going to insert through this hole about there, and there you go. Okay, now take some more tape. So now take some tape, and you're going to attach it about maybe there. And then you're going to fold this down, and then you're going to fold your tape over about there. And then you're practically going to do the exact same thing on the opposite side. Now take some tape, and you're just going to attach it kind of near maybe here, and then you're just going to fold over your tape. And now you're going to fold down your piece of cardboard maybe about there, and then you're going to fold over your tape about there, and then onto this panel about there. Then you're practically going to do the exact same thing on the opposite side. So then you're going to take some tape, and you're just going to attach it near the backish area, kind of, but more near the center, I guess. And then you're just going to fold over your tape, and this is just to reinforce the side connection. And then you're practically going to do the exact same thing on the opposite side. Now tear off these cardboard backs off the remaining kind of rectangular pieces. Now I duct taped my pieces black because I wanted to for the wheels. But anyway, you're just going to take some tape, and you're going to attach it about there, and then you're just going to kind of fold this into a circular shape, and then you're just going to fold your tape over about there. Now take, now this is one of the larger ones. This is a large one, so you're just going to take one of these. This is the white wheel. You're going to do this twice with these pieces, and then you're going to do this twice with these pieces, but insert these smaller ones inside it. Now you're going to do this with every single one of these wheels, but I'm just going to use this one as an example. So now you're just going to take some tape, and I'm going to use this one as an example, but you're just going to attach it across. Now take some more tape. Take the tape, and you're going to kind of just make an X using it by just attaching it about there, except it might be a bit larger. But anyway, you're just going to kind of attach it onto this wheel. So now this is pretty well reinforced. Now take some more tape. You're going to take it, and you're just going to kind of roll it into a double-sided cylinder thingy, and then you're just going to attach it to the back. And now it's got a double sticky back. Now it's got a sticky back. So now you're practically going to do the exact same thing on all three of these other wheels. So now you're going to take your large wheels, and you're just going to attach them about there on both sides. So let me just do that. And then you're going to attach your smaller wheels near the backish area about there. So there is Yeti, and this model looks really nice in my opinion. Looks really good, and honestly it came up pretty nice. I really like this model. It looks pretty much like Yeti. It looks pretty good, so have a good day.